Ladies and gentlemen, Punk Kid. Been a part of VWA since Vinewood Vengeance. And has not seen much success in his career so far. Making an academy debut. Wants to see if this new signee really is all that. Nothing but ego. Punk Kid called himself the new up-and-comer. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, our newest signee in the VWA Academy, Max Steel. A very impressive young man on the independent scene has now made his way to the academy. In order to show that he is the best at what he does. And wants to prove that against some of the best wrestlers around the world, which can only be found here in VWA. Punk Kid versus Max Steel. Our newest of new bloods, ladies and gentlemen. This match is set for one fall. And Punk Kid with a very, very early, aggressive start. Like I said, this young man is all ego. Says he's the best this business has to offer. Has not been given the spotlight he deserves. Rattled on about it backstage. He's been teaming up with Jesse Kool-Aid as well. Up on the main roster, has come down here on his own. And it's not giving Max Steel any leeway whatsoever. Going to the top rope. Looking for a massive DDT. Max really needs to start kicking it to high gear. Going for an early pinfall. Is Punk Kid going to steal it from Max? No, kick out at 2. Perhaps Punk Kid is as good as he claims to be. Taking out Max with a clothesline. But finally, it seems Max might have woken up. And now these two start to trade blows in the middle of our ring. Sluggers and chops, left and right. Max Steel comes out on top with a spinning discus punch. And now, went for a headbutt. Punk Kid able to get out of the way. And once again, Punk Kid mounting on that offense, goes for a dive, but Max Steel able to dodge out of the way. And a double stomp to the arm. Punk Kid very quick to his feet there. Clubbing blow to the back. Now equally, I was able to speak with Max earlier today, ahead of his debut, and was very excited to perform in front of the VWA Academy attendants. Says that there are a lot of amazing wrestlers in VWA Academy, but none are quite like him. And that he offers a new, fresh spice to the roster. Has seen the likes of Adam Smith perform, Josie Galvin, John Bigson. and says he is on that same level. And he'll prove it tonight against Punk Kid. Big knee from Steel. Maintaining that waist control. And now just tossing Punk Kid around like he weighs nothing. Blow after blow. Sucker punch after sucker punch. Punk Kid trying to find an opening but unable to. Max Steel now in full control of this match. Super kick to Punk Kid. Big knee from Punk. Going for the cover. Looking to put the rookie away. Kick out at 1 from Max. Big forearm. Oh, but the Dragon Twister. Massive cutter from Max Steel. Kick out at 1 from Punk Kid. But that could be the wake-up call that Max needs to get himself back in this match. Massive chop. Max had a real hard time in the early stages of this match getting any offense in, but we're seeing it now. We're starting to see him wake up. This is what he has to offer. Kick out at 2 from Punk. I'm very impressed by this young man so far, who lines up Punk Kid. Sliding in, taking him down, and once again, massive flying forearm. A knockout blow, is that gonna do it? And Punk Kid is done. Max Steel, very, very impressive. Putting on an incredible show. And we will see him again next week to try and qualify for the Big Bank Brawl. Good luck to you, sir. Welcome to the VWA Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, that does mean it's time for your main event of the evening. Gina Moretti won the #1 contendership match last week against Winona Mason. And so we'll face our women's champion, Smirnoff, in Hell in a Cell. It's gonna be a very, very tall mountain to climb. But Gina answered Smirnoff's call early on in her reign. Are they going to try and make it 1 apiece? It's Gina gonna try and dethrone Smirnoff so early in her title reign. That, ladies and gentlemen, is your main event up next.